Hi everyone. Okay, so I'm making a video about my works in progress and finished objects, and some of which it's been a while in the work in progress, and okay, we'll first share this. Now, I'm making this video and I'm posting it before I post one that I made last Sunday. And last Sunday is talking about the previous finished object that I will be talking about. And I had not started the turtle yet. That's the finished object today. But I waited to post it because of the person I was given that finished object to. And she now has it, but I don't know if she's opened it. She's going to make a Happy Mail video. And it's always nice to be able to make a Happy Mail video because that's fun. And also, anyway, I did this more than a year ago. I started it. I didn't get any further. It's going to be for a little doll. And trying to match up the yarn, find the yarn that I used with it was not easy. Originally, I thought this yarn. Then I realized, nope. So then I got another yarn. And it's in my yarn for this project. It's in this bag. Keeping it together. And I went into the yarn, my bedroom before I broke my ankle. And well, I don't really need to use the walker to get in and out of that bedroom anymore. But anyway, so, and the only reason that I'm probably not going to move back into that room is it doesn't have a good spot to put an air conditioner. The windows are kind of small. One is above the bed and one is behind the shelf. And you have to take out the top window in order to put the air conditioner units in. The windows are too small for air conditioners. And in this wintertime, the heat don't work. So the room I'm in is better. I would like to have my bed from that room moved in because it's got a memory foam on it, and the one I have now don't. But anyway, so that would be nice to switch around the thing. And I wish that I had a yarn wall, but I don't have any cubby holes to put all the yarn in, so I have my yarn in 2 big totes and a large bag that this pillow thing and the comforter that came with it came in. It was originally from Aldi's, and the plastic bag I just simply reused because it was one of the zip it good keepable bag, and it holds a bunch of my yarn too. So trying to find this yarn. Found 2 of this kind. This one's the smaller one, and I don't need a lot for this project. I need to do this on the arms, the color on the arms, which is not very much, and on the sleeve, short, and also for the feet, top of the feet, and that won't take much either. So this little thing will be it matches. And I have another skein that I found that also matches, and so both of these match. I don't know which one I used to do that with. I might have used this one, but the smaller one is the same color, so I'm going to use it, or it's a close enough match to use it. So anyway, in looking for all the different yarn, I found some yarn that I originally bought thinking I would be making more socks, and I've decided not to make socks. First of all, right now the socks I'm using have that puffy stuff on them to prevent slipping, and since both my ankle that I broke has a lot more numbness in it than the other one with my diabetes, and I don't know if it's because of the break as well, but the right one is much more numb than the left one, and right now going barefoot is probably a bad idea, and using normal socks is also probably not a good idea, and my legs get cold if I have short socks, so using ones that's longer. But anyway, in finding that, I had a bag of a bunch of little yarns, and where I had originally started to make things like dolls, and I had the directions to the hair I had written out way in the back at the beginning of making the dolls, and I found this. And this is the moment, the aha moment, where you think, what did I make this for? it's almost like the off-white color of the skin color. And this is the skin color. I bought more of the skin color. But that's the color it is. But this is as far as I did with it. I do not know why or what I did with it. What was the reason? Obviously, I haven't got rid of the magic ring. And I started it with the magic ring. I don't know why that is for. I could probably tie on to that and continue it with the head of the doll. Maybe use it that way. I might do that. But anyway, that's something that I was thinking, why did I do that? What was I thinking? Because I don't know. I don't remember. And this is what I found when I went into my bedroom. By myself this time, might I add. All the other times I've had Mom go in there and help me go through the buckets. Did it myself this time. I'm getting about better when I'm in the house sock-footed and not with my big clumpy Skechers. Tennis shoes that are Skechers. They kind of have like a very thick sole, and it's not as easy for me to go outside on uneven ground and get about. So I'm still using the walker when I go places that I have to get out of the car, and even using the walker to get from the ramp to the car because of the downslope and the rough ground getting to the car. So, okay, so work in progress is a doll. Now I have another work in progress I'm not showing you because right now my brain has already decided ditch that idea because it was a luck dragon and I already made one and it made my back hurt even before my back fell and caused my back to hurt all the time. So I don't know if I'm not ready to think about starting back on that, and I don't know what row I was on. It's going to take a lot of counting back and really thinking and looking to see how far if I was to finish that luck dragon. I might one day decide to finish it. I'm not yet ready to frog it. So, but finished object. Okay, so my brain was thinking turtle because my great niece had a pink turtle necklace that she really liked. Now, this is not for my great niece, although she inspired me. And I've done some color pencil drawings of sea life and sea turtles. And that made me want to tweak the pattern that I had written for a turtle and basically turn it into a sea turtle. My own unique sea turtle. Doo-doo, doo-doo. He's swimming towards you. Woo! Okay, so I've got a little tail, and there's his head and his eyes, and he's coming at you. It looks like I did not get his head on straight. I didn't. In my doing of the neck to make it go around the head, which that was successful. I didn't do it in the right spot, and his arm looks like he's one's above the other, but that's okay. He could be swimming and moving his arms and stuff like that. That's good. Anyway, he's saying, I'm going to swim to you. And, this is my design. You see how the head is? I tweaked my pattern. I kept the numbers the same, but I did something different with how I executed it. And that created a little nose and a head, and the feet made little flippers. I did this one first, and then I tried to remember how I did it, and I forgot and then stepped on this one, and it came up that way. So then I realized what I did. So I made another one, and then I made that one. This is the pattern that I wrote left in there. I haven't added in that. Basically, it added extra row 6. And so I can do the extra row 6 if I wanted to and go ahead and make them both a little different for the top and the bottom flippers. Anyway, so that's a work in progress. My brain is trying to think of another project, and I'm trying to push it out because I just don't want to. It's like thinking of how I would do a horse. And my brain is telling me how. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do a horse. I don't. No, yes, I know. I can elongate that, and I can go around when I get to the end of making the little body, the oval body, and I can edit, stitch in one area and single and around until I make the neck go whoop. Seriously, Sharon? No, you don't want to do a horse. You don't want to do a horse. I would rather work on trying to do a stingray before I do a horse. The stingray idea is only a little bit in there. Stingray would be kind of like this idea, but then I would have to come in with some of the stitches going around would have to come back and forth into a swoopy, and then have it come up and do both the bottom and the top that way, and then stitch around that area so I don't stuff the side of the stingray that goes up. My brain is thinking of it. It hasn't formulated it yet. So that one's not coming right now. I'm working on the doll, finishing some finished objects of the doll. But anyway, it's the sea turtle. I'm so proud of him. He's so cute. He says, yes, this pink yarn is used with the birthday cake yarn. It didn't stripe the way I thought it would, but that's okay. It looks cute. The way it came out, perfect. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and say bye, and I'm going to post this to my YouTube, and then later on, after my friend has made her Happy Mail video, I'll post the video I made last Sunday before I really finished him. Or maybe I hadn't even started on him yet. I might have started on him. He might have had a little start. Might have been working on the head, and I don't know if I was working on the head or if I just had the belly, gray part of the belly done. And I found out I got lots of gray. I really wish I had a yarn roll, but it wouldn't be as colorful as some that I see, because apparently I have a lot of grays and a lot of greens. Marnie, I have a lot of greens. My favorite color, by the way, is blue. I have a lot of greens. I don't know why. I have a lot of whites. I didn't have as many of the skin coloring for the people that are my color, but I've got a lot of brown, and I got a lot of tan. I dug a tan out for skin color of someone that's a little darker skinned than me. I mean, trying to do different skin colors, because all of us are different. So I have no problem. The last doll I made was a little black doll with dark brown skin and black hair, and this one will be brown hair. She's not going to be blonde. She's going to be brown hair, and maybe I'll find an orangey color of yarn that looks like red hair. But so I'm going to try to do different styles of dolls and stuff. But right now I'm just slowly building it up. I also have been asked to make a Nutcracker and the Mouse King from the Nutcracker kit that I had gotten several years ago. Hadn't made anything from it, but I salvaged the yarn for something else. And I don't think I would be using the yarn anyway from that. But anyway, because I like changing up the colors. I even like changing up the patterns, but the pattern of the Nutcracker might be small enough to make it a Christmas ornament. That's what my sister wants, is a Christmas ornament of a Nutcracker. Okay, anyway, going to say bye, and I'm going to go ahead and put this up, and later on you'll see the video that I made previous. Okay, bye now.